Hey beautiful people, welcome to my channel. This is Amazon and a couple of other people, whatever is in this box, because I just been putting stuff away, and then Walmart came, and then I'm supposed to have some more from Walmart this week, and it's not that serious. It's just a few things here and there, and whatever's in this box, that's what I'm fixing to show you. And whatever's out there on that table, I don't know if I'm going to show. Womp, womp, womp. All right, guys. If you like hauls, and sometimes I'll do some try-ons. I got to get the feel of that again. Weight loss journeys and cooking videos and book reviews and rat-a-tat-tats. Then consider, 1, thumbing this video up, and 2, subscribing to my channel. Now, let's get into this. What did I get into at Amazon? I like this book that I got from Bombay and Cedar, and I'm really enjoying it. I got about this much left to finish up with it. It is a book that requires books inside of books and activities and scrapbooking and calligraphy. It's a lot of things to get you engaged. So it's not just taking in information, but it's actually inside of that chapter. You would more than likely be required to actively participate and put that information to work right then and there on the spot. So I really dig that method of reading, and that made me go on and dig a little bit further into this particular company. So again, this book that I'm speaking of is called The Book That Takes Its Time. I received it in a Bombay and Cedar box from 2019. If I can remember which video that I'm speaking of, I'll link it in the description box below in case you want to check it out. And if you end up liking it, there is, I do have an affiliate link where you could save $7 off your first box. Moving right along. Once I looked into this company, because they mentioned Flow Magazine and etc., I end up learning, I think they're in Denmark. They do have a website with way more material. Google is asking, do you need us to translate? And I'm like, yes, Google, please. And I see a lot of other books that I didn't see on Amazon, so I will email the girls. Clearly they know English as well as their own native language. So I'll email them and see if those books have been converted and translated over into English, and if I'll be able to purchase those. But as of this haul, this is Amazon, and this is what I was able to find over there that was of interest to me. The first book is called Creativity Takes Courage, Dare to Think Differently. And it's the same young ladies, Irene Smith and Astrid van der Host. Sorry if I did not say that right. And then it's illustrated by Katie Pugsley. And this particular book, I don't remember right offhand what it was to be doing, but when I read the synopsis on it, I did like what? Yeah, dare to fail, dare to start, dare to sleep more. And that's what each chapter titles are. Dare to be bored, dare to commit. And so each chapter will target those specific things as it is listed, and this is what it looks like. And so it looks friendly, and what's the word I'm looking for? It looks friendly and, hold on one second, and non-threatening. That's the word I was thinking about. But their books make you think. One had me crying, like I mean, the book that takes its time, there was a section in it, and memories that were well boxed and put away, haven't thought about it in umpteen years, trickled up to the surface, and I wasn't quite prepared for all of that, but I did my breathing exercises, and I worked through it, and I actually completed the task instead of closing the book, never picking it up again, and walking away. I appreciate stuff like that immensely. So this is what this book is about. Going, dare to go offline, dare to be mindful, and etc. So I wanted to give this a try, and this will take a certain level of courage depending on which chapter would be a struggle for the individual the most. And I like stuff. I love to conquer the bits and bobs about myself that I don't particularly care for, or I see that it's a hindrance to me, blocking me from something else I know I'm good and capable of, if I can just kind of move this out of the way. You get what I'm saying? I be all for it for the most part, but it take work, and you do be a little exhausted afterwards. The Book of Less. This book, decluttering, but it's not decluttering the way in which we've already got preconceived in our minds, what we've already seen on Netflix, what we've already went through the 2 or 3 years of the Maracuja, whatever. This is their way. And their way is a different approach. Their way is totally different. And the book in itself, look how artistic, the flair, man. And they give you recipes. Oh my God. I'm going to do a separate book review on the other one. I promise I'm coming, bros. That book there deserves it. But just, you know, beautiful. Beautiful, bruh. So it says it has become normal to ask for money for what you used to give away for free. Like a meal. You know what I'm saying? Inviting friends over. Put in. Sometimes, yes, absolutely. You need to contribute. It shouldn't be all on the host. But when you're inviting someone over to a party, typically, and hopefully they got manners and they'll bring something, you know, but yeah, there's certain things we used to just do from the goodness of our heart. It wasn't so transactional. They got away from it in society. Losing all your photos, how bad is it? They talk about that in the book that takes its time, about how we just take 100,000 photos now, and it's not like my granddaddy's Polaroid where you got those 20, what was it, y'all, 20, 25 in that disc. You had to be very cautious and mindful about the moments in which you were trying to savor and capture. And those moments are truly a treasure because it was meant you wanted to memorize it. Now we're trying to memorize everything until people are not living in the moment because they're so busy trying to capture the moment. Work with your girl. Work with your girl. I like books like that. Woo! I was like, man, Google right now holding 1,200 photos, and that's just in the last 5-6 years. That's ridiculous. Come on now, y'all. Woo! So yeah, decluttering in 52 weeks, purging. The dot journal poster. Do you see it though? Books in a book. I mean, man, they make you get in there. You can't sit on the sidelines and just read about what they're doing or what they're suggesting. They're asked, jump in. So this is, I love this about them. And this is one of my goals that I'm working toward. And that's what made me pick up this book. 2 books, 8 minutes. I'm sorry. But that's why I picked up that book, because even though I'm nowhere near a hoarder, what I have will not fit in what I would like to downsize to own. The home in which I want to own, I don't need this is a 5-bedroom house that I'm renting. I don't need, no. It's just me. I'm not married. I don't want to be out there sweating over a yard. I would like some land. But I don't require that. I don't need that to feel grand and great about myself as a human being. I just don't need it. And I'm looking at what I currently own. Something's got to go. So I thought this would be a great place to start, because I'm going to need help, you know, getting rid of this last bit, so that I can fit into my new life. All right. My Perfectly Imperfect Life. All of these are by them. And they got so much more. And I'm just seeing, I love it. Love it, you guys. So I'm sorry. I don't want to spend a whole lot on just the books, but oh my goodness. My heart is just filled with joy. It's slightly intimidating because you control you. And so then you have to say, okay, I'm not going to be on YouTube. And I do miss a lot of watching the videos and stuff. I'm not going to be able to sit on BBC America. I'm not going to be able to be overly socially engaging as much as I would like, because I need to be able to sit down with the books. And so I've already made up in my mind, one book at a time. So I got this much to go on the book that takes its time, and then I need to let that absorb and then move on to the next one, and so forth and so on. And I also have a side journal that I've been taking notes, and I also write inside of the book as I go. The next thing I ordered from Amazon, here's something beauty related for the beauty people, and this is the JUNO & Co. Microfiber sponge. Now, I seen it back in the day when it was, everyone was hooping and hollering, about a year or so ago. But you know how it is with the beauty industry, stuff come and go very quickly. And then I started seeing them in the Beautylish unboxings. And so I was like, I want one. And so I went to Target and I seen it. Ooh, these are scented rose velvet sponge. Ooh, this smells very good. Well, anyways, I paid $8.99. People better just gotta know bargains. So I got two sponges, two different sizes, and the cleanser balm for them, or any other beauty blender, for $8.99. And I was seeing where just one sponge was asking that. And you get some stickers. Cool. So I got all of that. Found it. Amazon was having a deal. And what's so interesting is the seller had other bundles for up their prices. But this was the only little set that was $8.99. And I was like, yeah, it's so meant to be. Told y'all whatever's in this thing. So here we go. What we got from Ulta? I bought some Latex-Free Eylure London 18-hour lash glue. This is quick drying, botanically infused, and cruelty-free. So it's for when I'm wearing eyelashes. Wanted to give this glue a try. And then I was watching Allie and Jessica B, or somebody stated that the Maybelline brow pencil is really good, and my Stila, which I'm but ugly hurt about, has ran out. So I wanted to give this a try. That's it from Ulta. Back to Amazon. Let me pause to get into here. Okay, so this whole envelope packaging or whatever is these. And these are these tea bags. Bombay and Cedar. I need to tag them to this video. Bombay and Cedar is encouraging a lot of stuff. No, stop. But my Bombay and Cedar boxes, I follow up on a lot of that. So when you guys hear me say, I'm going to go look this up and I'm going to go look that up. Well, I did. I tried to go buy that Rubus tea from whichever box for whichever month. That company never responded to me. So I was like, okay, well, one of the highlights was the cloth tea filter bags. I like all the diffusing. I used to have a French press, which I need to buy over. It got broke. And I love all those methods. But sometimes your girl just want to brew and go. And don't want to deal with, you know, the emptying of the wet leaves and all of that, and then re-cleaning the filter. And the bags that came in that Bombay and Cedar kit that came with the tea was this material. I'm hoping it translates to you guys. It's cloth, it's soft, it's biodegradable, it's all that good stuff, you guys. I can't get the heck in this thing. And like I said, the company never responded. I actually wanted to buy the tea and I wanted the bags, but whatever. And so, yeah. Oh my God, it just feels just, okay, that's enough. Anyways, search with patience, because when I first went on, $11.99, $13.99, I'm like, right? Came back some kind of way. I'm so glad I didn't buy the $11.99 one. During there did, and found them for $3.99. Oh, this one, Marshall's. This is a gift. This is a gift for a YouTube buddy, but Marshall's. Golly, you guys. Marshall's. This, I'm so excited about doing some of the recipes. This is a cookbook from the TV show Friends. I watched that thing from beginning to end. I need to start it over. And it got marked down to $6 whopping. And the recipes are so simple. I mean, like, if you can't, the ingredients is not going to be something you're going to have a hard time finding. It's very approachable. Even the ones that it's asking for you to maybe make your own bread or something like that, if you want, it's still approachable. I can't wait to do this. My version. So yeah, I picked this up, and yeah. So I might even get the little Friends mug and just Friends it all out that day. Let's see, what else do we have here? Okay, I learned about this from Jessica Braun, I think, or Allie. But anyways, these are travel powder containers, if you want it to be for that. So let me show you one of them. Oh my gosh. So here we go. So there's the top and the lid, but it also has the sifter thingy. So instead of having to carry, you know, maybe a very big, yeah, so, no, like I had it right this way. So it goes like this, guys. Anyways, it's travel. So the Becca powders, the Ciate powders, and all that from BoxyCharm, and you're going to be going out somewhere, and you don't want to take the whole thing. Here's a way of doing so, and I really like that. And I like the little see-through zipper bag. So I don't remember how much this costs, but like I said, I'll try to link everything in case you want to go check it out in the description box below. This is a candle. You guys, whoever seen the Bombay and Cedar box from December, you know, no, it was the mystery box. You know that my candle came broken. They did replace it with this. So it's a different vendor than the one that they tried to initially send me. And this one smells pretty good. I melted it the other day for about 3 hours, and I got a nice throw, and it's out there. Take a picture and put it in here, maybe something. Keep going, roll, keep going. Bombay and Cedar again. I wasn't a member that month, so I didn't get a, I skipped that month. So I was a member, but I skipped that month that these came in everyone's boxes. And everyone was like, what? P on the stick and pH? And I was the one over watching them. And I'm like, heck yeah, that is, I love it. I can be my own doctor at home. You know, you could get certain information about yourself. That's one thing I liked about the Fitbit. Talking about. So anyways, I messaged Dee over at Bombay and Cedar because I couldn't think of the name and I didn't remember which month. And I was like, hey, it was this product that you guys sent out in a box from last year. And you could do a daily pH. It's not just your pH level. It tells you about your hydration. It just breaks down a lot of different things, but it comes through your urine on the thing. And then you, it'll light up these. Let me see. God. Jeez. Okay, so it's all sealed up because, you know, it's going down around your wazoo. But it'll light up these different panels. And I already have the app installed on my phone. And then from there, the panels, you scan it in the app. And then it'll compute the information and let you know what's going on. And I think it even will let you know if you need to maybe go pop in to your physician if, you know, it reads too crazy. But the information is stored, it's logged, and then that is something that you can share with your physician. Obviously, it's not trying to cure or treat anything, but it's just more of a wellness guide and give you some data about what's happening with certain aspects about you. And I learned about it from Bombay and Cedar. All right, guys, one more thing. I learned about this from a health guru that I've been following for years. Her name is Sophie. Sophie has a channel here on YouTube, and she's very active on Facebook and Instagram. I'll link at least her YouTube channel below. She's a British lady, lives in California, and she's a wealth of knowledge and information if you want to take a vegan holistic way of approaching. She actually do retreats. I might need to do that. Well, anyways, she was getting a new water filtration system put in her house that day, and she talked about this brand or a brand like this, and I picked the picture up. Now, the picture she had is slender. They're made by the same company, and so I'm going to get the slender one as well. But this one has a pump on the top, and it purifies and cleans out a whole lot more. I don't know why the name is different, though. Jesus. Anyhow, I mean, the body of it looks the same. It's just the name it was Nomadic or something that she had in the video, and that's what I went and punched in. But maybe it's the same company, different names or something. That's it. We're going to stop with that. We're at 20 minutes. So, like I said, there's stuff out there on the table. Maybe, maybe not. But I wanted to share something with you guys since I've been a little quiet and a little silent because I've been trying to read and go to appointments and things like that. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've seen something that really caught your eye, let me know in the comments below. Have a blessed day and be sure to like the video and consider subscribing to the channel.